Corey Weatherton, Director of Product Development here at Entegra Coach, and I'm excited to show you today the brand new 2025 Entegra Coach Esteem XL. This is an incredible product for us here at Entegra Coach. We actually released it in the fall of calendar year 2023, but model year 2024. And there's been a couple changes, not a lot. As I mentioned, it's brand new. We released it and it's doing well for us. And so we have rolled the model year and just made a couple changes. Let's talk about what this unit is. What are some of the features? How does that benefit you? And then ultimately, do you love it? Do you not? This will be available at your dealer's lot for you to check out. Now, I always like to start off with the floor plan. The floor plan is a 32U. So when we're inside and you fall in love with it, you're going to be wondering, now what floor plan was that again? The 32U Esteem XL. First of all, this is built on the incredible Ford F550 chassis. It's an XLT chassis. It is four-wheel drive. It has a 6.8 liter V8 turbo power stroke engine. And so you are running off of diesel fuel. This has enough torque to get you up the mountains to pull whatever you're pulling with your hitch on the rear, and it's absolutely powerful unit. It's a great chassis. We love it. It's four-wheel drive. Now, our goal at Entegra Coach is to be the quietest riding, best handling coach at each price point. And so what we've done on this unit is we have added some suspension components for you, the customer, just so that as you're going down the road, it feels very comfortable to drive, because the last thing you want to do is buy this coach and it handles horribly, and as a result, you're staying at the hotel out at Yosemite Park. This is made to be driven, so we've enhanced it. First of all, we have added Hellwig helper springs on the rear. Hellwig helper springs help with the left to right stability, and then also, if you are towing a cargo trailer, it's going to help you from getting squatty in the rear end. The second thing we've added is an oversized rear stabilizer bar. Now, the rear stabilizer bar, Ford does install one. We remove that and we put one on that's 1.5 inches. That will reduce about 62% of the rocking or the sway of this motorhome. So right out of the gate, we've done some incredible things to this chassis to make it drive better. Also, you're going to find a computer balanced drive shaft to reduce some of the white background noise inside of the coach. We love this chassis and we've accentuated it so it drives better. Another thing that's a hallmark with Entegra Coach is our one-piece fiberglass front cap. Now, you will notice there are no seams on this thing. In case you don't know this, Class Cs are just known for leaking. They're notorious for leaking water. And that leak point, traditionally, there's a horizontal seam that runs right along this cap. Water will hit the cap, it'll run down, get into that seam, and as a result, your investment's just been ruined. Well, we take care of that. We put this one-piece fiberglass front cap on to protect any area that is vulnerable for water, just simply because we want your investment to last a long time. And part of that peace of mind is our 2+3 warranty. We give you a 2-year limited warranty plus a 3-year structural warranty. Now, I don't know if you know this or not, if you've done a lot of research or not, but the industry average for a limited warranty is just a 1-year warranty. At Entegra Coach, we give you 2 complete camping seasons. The reason we do that is to give you peace of mind. You know, in reality, if everybody else is doing a 1-year warranty, we could do it too, and we could get away with it. But at the same time, let me tell you, we value your financial investment in our products. And so it really causes us to build higher product than what our competitors do. We take it up a notch. So our front overhead bunk, that's rated at 750 pounds. The industry average is only about 450 pounds. We're giving you a full fiberglass roof on top of this. A lot of coaches at this price point, seems crazy, but they'll give you a TPO or a rubber roof. So we're doing things to enhance the durability of this coach so that we can give you a 2-year warranty. Also, what we're doing is we're giving you frameless windows. Traditionally, motorhomes, travel trailers, etc., they'll have framed windows. We give you frameless windows, and we do that so that your seals are protected from the UV rays. Now, a framed window, you'll notice them oftentimes, like I mentioned, on travel trailers. There's a frame that goes all the way around the outside of this window. The problem with those is the UV rays start to bake on that frame, and as a result, your seals will break down, and that'll be a future water infiltration point for you. So that 2-year warranty, we are doing everything we can to maximize your usage and longevity of this coach. Now, this unit, it does come standard with partial paint. So maybe from a distance you thought that this was a full body paint coach. It is not. This is a partial paint coach. We think it turned out absolutely incredible. With this unit, our feeling is it allows you to dip your toes into the water of this small Super C segment, really at an affordable price. We could put full body paint on this, but honestly, it's gonna raise that cost up for you. And so we've done this partial paint unit. We think it looks beautiful. And the great thing is that most folks won't ever be able to tell the difference. Absolutely incredible. Now, as we come back on the coach, you're gonna notice that we do have ample amount of storage everywhere on this. Now, this is our 32U floor plan. We build the Esteem 27U. It's the exact same floor plan, but this is the Esteem XL, so it's a 32U, a little bit bigger. The great thing about this chassis is it sits up higher off the ground. So unlike your traditional E450 chassis, which your Esteem is built on, we get massive baggage compartments inside of this coach. And so a lot of times when somebody's maybe going from a fifth wheel to a Class C, one of the complaints is there's just not a lot of storage. With this F-Series chassis, it sits up higher. There's a lot of storage in it for you. And so as I mentioned, storage all down this campside of your coach. You're going to notice a full-length awning on this coach as well. But let's say it's Saturday and you're in South Bend, Indiana, and it is the fall. You've got to watch the game. So we've given you an exterior entertainment center here. Maybe you're not into college football. Maybe you don't enjoy our local college team. You can watch your NASCAR races out here. You can stream your Netflix, YouTube, Prime Video, fill in the blank with whatever you want to stream. And you guys can have family movie night sitting out by the campfire if you choose. Now, a lot of times we get, this is a favorable thing for a lot of people. Now, once in a while, we'll get some codgers who say, why are you wasting storage space? Let me tell you. We build these coaches for probably about 90% of RV buyers. And so this is a desirable thing. But if you're one of those who say, I'm going camping, I don't want to watch TV, let me tell you, you can put this thing on Facebook Marketplace, you can put it on eBay, you can do whatever you want, and then you've got storage compartment. But we know this is a desirable feature for many of you, so we've added it to this coach. These are Continental tires. Ford does provide us with these. You will see that we have installed matte black wheel liners. We've done that to just give it more of that off-road aggressive look. As we continue down the coach, the frameless windows continue on. And then something you're going to see on the rear of the coach, we do provide you with a rear backup camera. So now this unit does have side view cameras and also a backup camera. The great thing about that is this unit is probably a little bit longer than the car you drive at home. We want to make sure you feel comfortable driving this coach. And so when you turn on your turn signal, if you're switching lanes to go into the right lane, the camera on your passenger side of the coach will turn on, and in your rear view mirror, it'll illuminate what's in that lane. The rear backup camera is always on. And so just know that if you're towing something going down the road, you can utilize that if you'd like to. This chassis is an incredible chassis. It has a lot of safety features. And as I mentioned, we're giving you the ease of driving that frequently you'll experience in your own vehicle at home. This has pre-collision warning on it. This has lane departure notification on it. There's a lot of safety features on this chassis. And if you're interested in finding out more about those safety features, go to our features page on our website pertaining to the Esteem XL, and we'll list off all of those chassis features. Alrighty, we are inside this beautiful 32U Esteem XL, and we're starting off in the front of this coach. I want to give you some of the features that are up here. Brand new for model year 2025 is we have installed a JBL audio system inside of this coach. Prior to this model year, you would be utilizing your chassis radio for your audio or potentially your television if you want any bit of ambient sound in here. New for this year, we've added this JBL premium sound system. And so depending on the floor plan, you'll either get a sound bar or you'll get this JBL Aura Cube, which runs through the overhead speakers that are JBL branded as well. So super excited for that because we know a lot of you guys like your music. if you're sitting by the campfire and you want that classical music playing, or maybe it's a wild night so you need your metal, you play whatever you want. You can stream from this Bluetooth. You can pick up local channels as well. So brand new for 2025. As I mentioned, the Ford F550 chassis is the chassis power plant. Now, what's the house powered by? This is a 50 amp coach, and so it's running off of 50 amps. We've got a 6,000 watt quiet diesel generator, and there's also 200 watts of solar on the roof with a dual controller. So the great thing about that dual controller is that it will monitor your house batteries. There's 2 house batteries and also your chassis batteries. So it will continue pouring power to your house batteries. When those are full, it'll keep going to your chassis battery. Now, let's say you're somewhere and you leave your headlights on this unit. It's difficult to do because, as we know, this day and age, they have auto shut off. Maybe there's some sort of power draw on this chassis and the chassis battery's dead. What are you gonna do? On all of our motorhomes, we have an auxiliary start button. It's generally gonna be, if you're in the driver's seat, by your left knee. It's a white little button. Could be by your right knee. You just push and hold that, and it connects to your house batteries, and I turn my key, and I can start this chassis. So you're not left stranded anywhere. So this coach is packed with power for you. You're gonna notice behind me that there is a power shade. That is a front panoramic window. Why did we install that? We started doing that about 5, 6, 7 years ago, and I can tell you folks have loved it. You go camping to get into the great outdoors. You don't do it to go camping to just generally sit in a dark area. So what we love about this panoramic window on the front cap is that it just lets a lot of light in. But maybe you're down in Arizona, you're out in California, and you want to keep the heat out, you want to block the light, just push the power shade button and that shade will go down. Now, also within this coach, as I mentioned on the outside, inside you have a smart television as well. And so you can stream anything you want on these televisions. You can watch local channels as well. This unit does have a WineGuard 2.0 Connect. What in the world is that? The WineGuard 2.0 Connect is a great little gadget. It functions as a 4G LTE hotspot. It picks up your local over-the-air channels, and it could also be a Wi-Fi range extender. Now, all of those functions are free for you to use except for that 4G LTE hotspot aspect. So let's say you're parked at the RV park and you're back away from the office where the router is. That WineGuard 2.0 Connect Wi-Fi range extender will grab that signal and amplify it inside of this coach, and so your televisions can stream at that point. So you're utilizing the campground Wi-Fi that you've probably already paid for. Now, going down the road, we know that in this day and age, a lot of folks are using these as kind of mobile offices. They're wanting to stay connected while on the road. Through WineGuard or your local cell provider, you can connect via 4G LTE and make this a mobile hotspot going down the road. Now, that is a paid subscription. You don't have to use it if you don't want to, but that is included in the WineGuard 2.0 Connect. So this coach is loaded with features. You're going to notice in our dinette that we do have a legless dinette. To me, there's nothing more annoying than sitting in a dinette when I'm camping and I constantly keep banging my knees. Or maybe I put my elbow on the tabletop and the tabletop drops down about an inch. We switched to this Entegra exclusive dinette probably about 3 or 4 years ago, and we absolutely love it. Super simple to use. No knee knockers at all. And if I want to turn this dinette into a bed, I simply lift up on the end of this, put my hand here, and use a little bit of force, and it goes all the way down. Now, once I move these cushions out of the way, and this does turn into the bed position, the gas strut will lose its pressure and there's no need to worry about this thing popping up. I simply slide my cushions together and then I have a bed at that point. So it is awesome because it's easy to use, but then also, as I said, it doesn't drop down when you put your elbows on it. Or maybe it's the Thanksgiving turkey you put on there. It's not going to drop down like the other brand does. This is fixed and we love it. Within this dinette as well, you will find child tethers as well, child safety tethers. If you got the little ones and you want to take them along with you, in your forward-facing dinette, we have 2 child safety tethers. Now, how many people can I bring along in this coach? Talking about bringing along the little kids, how many people can I safely handle inside of this coach? With Entegra, everywhere we put a seat belt, which that is truly unique within the RV world. I challenge you, look at other manufacturers, and if they do offer a seat belt in every seating position, it's going to be optioned. You're going to have to pay extra for that. So this coach, how many can we haul? We've got 2 up front, we've got 2 here, 2 in that forward-facing dinette, and then 2 in your theater seats. So we can put inside of this coach 8 people safely. Speaking of these theater seats, I absolutely love them. If it's at all possible within the floor plan you're interested in, I would say you might as well option these. It gives you a nice, comfortable home feel, and these are actually powered. So they're powered. It's not manual, so you don't have to pull a little rip cord to get the feet to go up. They're powered with USB power ports in them as well. And just as a side note, this is run off of our inverter. So our 2000 watt inverter, you are going to have your inverter on in order to function these power theater seats. But I absolutely love them. We've been doing this now for about 2 years, and I'll tell you the vast majority of our coaches get optioned that way. So this has been just a general brief look at the front of the coach. Let me show you the back end. Alrighty, so we are in the back of the coach, and back here it's quite easy to see. This unit has air conditioning and heat galore inside of it. And so you're sitting on a large chassis, we want to make sure that you're comfortable inside of this coach. So standard in this motorhome is a 15,000 BTU air conditioner with a heat pump. That's going to be up front here. This is a 50 amp coach, remember. So the great thing about that heat pump, which I think oftentimes doesn't get sold enough to potential customers, is that I can be utilizing that heat pump on a cooler fall day or even a spring day, and I don't have to use the propane on this coach. So it's electric, so it will run off of my 6,000 watt generator or off of my 50 amp shore power. And I love it because I've already paid for power at the RV park, or every time I refill my chassis, I'm filling my diesel fuel tank as well. And so I'm utilizing, in a sense, a renewable resource. Now, whereas my propane furnace, the 30,000 BTU furnace, it is fixed to my onboard propane tank. So when that runs out, I've got to go somewhere and refill it. As I mentioned, I love that heat pump because it definitely takes the edge off on those cooler days. Now, on this coach, I can also option a second air conditioner. When I option the second air conditioner, I get it back in the bedroom, and it's 13,000 BTU. So I wanted to cover that real quick for you, just so that you understand the cooling and heating of this coach. Now, we are in the kitchen area, and within this kitchen area, you're going to notice that there are some beautiful appointments. This is our Huntington cabinetry, just the color style of doors we call it. They are oversized. That was new for model year 2024. Oftentimes in RVs, you're going to see you'll open the doors, and in between the doors, this is called a stile as well. You'll see as the doors close, there's just a massive stile that's revealed. We have given you these oversized doors to reduce the visible stiles and make it feel more like it does for you at home. You're going to see some beautiful gunmetal fixtures inside of this, whether it's a farmhouse style sink, gunmetal, it's the faucet as well, gunmetal. Absolutely beautiful features in this. I think our decor team did a great job with this. You will notice that we do have a very large residential size microwave. We understand that oftentimes in the summertime you may not want to fire up your 3-burner LP cooktop or your LP stove, and you just want to keep it a little bit cooler in your kitchen area. We've given you a residential size microwave so you can put your casseroles in there, warm them up, and you're not emitting a lot of heat inside of this coach. Now, as we look over to this side, we have a massive double door refrigerator. So we've got our refrigerator on our right-hand side, our freezer on our left-hand side. Now, this is a 15 cubic foot 12-volt refrigerator. What I love about 12-volt refrigerators compared to the old 2-way or 3-way refrigerators is that they cool down so much more quickly than a LP and electric combo refrigerator. So these cool down very quickly. As I mentioned, 15 cubic feet here. This is an option. Standard on this coach is a 10 cubic foot, but I'll tell you, a lot of folks are optioning the 15 just because plenty of size in that. Over my left-hand shoulder here, you will notice the Firefly system. This Firefly system we put in the majority of our high-end coaches. In fact, it goes all the way up to our Cornerstone. The diesel pusher that is a 605, we also put it in this Esteem XL. We love the Firefly system. It's very reliable. This is a whole house control. So I can download to my phone the Firefly Vega Touch app. I can be sitting out at the campfire and I recognize, all right, it's getting to be nighttime, maybe a little bit cooler inside. I simply open up my app, I go to my furnace, and I turn the heat on inside of this coach. Or maybe you're sitting out there in the morning drinking your coffee and it's starting to get hot. I need my AC. Go to my HVAC on my phone, turn on the AC inside of this, and that way your little pooch running around inside here doesn't get too warm. So Firefly system, whole house control, we absolutely love it. You will notice, as I already mentioned, the 3-burner cooktop as well as your propane stove. A lot of storage down below. Oftentimes in a small coach like this, you're going to be missing out on storage. This, quite frankly, 100% transparency, was a void space that we could have left empty. Our engineers noticed it could be a usable space for potentially spices or tall pasta, and so we've added this little storage area as well. As we drift a little further back into the bedroom area, we'll first pass our pantry. You'll notice that the pantry is very large. You can put your cereal boxes, you can put your canned spaghetti in there if you'd like to, whatever you're taking camping, plenty of room. And oftentimes I see customers come in and they'll pull it, it won't open. It does. We understand you're putting cans in there, it could get heavy, so you just got to give it a tug. Also, as we come into the bedroom, we start to get into our wardrobe, bank of wardrobe. So we've got 3 drawers, and then above our drawers, we do have another storage area to my right. Before we go back into the bedroom, let's check out the bathroom really quick. You're going to notice inside of this bathroom, we give you a very large medicine cabinet, double door medicine cabinet. Coach this size, frequently you're missing out on countertop space. There is plenty of room for you to stick your blow dryer, your hair dryer, anything you want inside of this, and you'll have plenty of countertop space. You'll notice that our gunmetal fixtures do carry over into the bathroom to where you have a nice gunmetal sink as well as faucet, beautiful backsplash, and then going back into the shower area, you're going to notice that's beautifully appointed as well. Something new for model year 2025, we are changing to a porcelain toilet inside of this coach, and then also a solid surface kitchen countertop. So that is new for 2025. But let's come back into the bedroom. In this bedroom, you will notice that we have a king-size bed, a 32U Esteem XL with a king-size bed, full bank of overhead cabinets, plenty of room in here to store anything. You will notice on both nightstands that we do have a wireless phone charger. Maybe you want to go old school and use USB, just pop that phone charger up and you'll have USB ports for you. Both sides of the bed, we do have windows that open so you can get your cross ventilation. We understand that's a common question, common desire that customers have, and so we've included that inside of this coach. Also, let me show you a quick trick on these reading lights. So you'll walk into the coach and it's dark. With these lights, I push it once, it turns blue. I push it twice, it turns white. Sometimes folks don't ever understand that it gets to the white feature for your reading, but it does, and so I've started pointing that out here of late. Inside of the rear, we have a lot of storage. We've got our hanging clothes storage on our left-hand side with 2 drawers down below. And then as we switch to our right-hand side, what are we going to find over here? We're going to find another clothes rod for a lot of clothes storage. You can put all your shoes overhead if you'd like to, and then down on the floor there's plenty of room for boots or shoes. And so we have given you plenty of wardrobe space inside of this coach. Now, we do know that a lot of folks enjoy laying in bed, relaxing at night, and potentially watching the videos off of their phone, potentially watching more streaming. So within this coach, we do have a smart television in our bedroom as well. So wanted to point that out to you. Absolutely beautiful coach. Our team, I believe, has knocked it out of the park on this 32U Esteem XL. Again, my name is Corey Weatherton. I'm Director of Product Development here at Entegra Coach. Today we have looked at the Esteem XL 32U by Entegra coach. I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this video, and I encourage you, get down to your local dealer and check this out in person. A video does great in communicating floor plan, it does great in just seeing some of the features, but it really doesn't give you the opportunity, as you know, to put your hands on it, to feel it, to open the solid hardwood cabinet doors, etc. Get down to your local dealer and check this out. I encourage you, if you have any questions, call your local dealer. If they're more technical questions, always feel free to call us here at Entegra Coach. A receptionist will answer the phone. You'll ask to talk to a regional sales manager. That's the key phrase, regional sales manager. Let them know what state or province you're from, and our receptionist will connect you to the regional sales manager who's responsible for servicing your state or province. Ask them any question you want. They love to interact with customers, and we'd also be very happy to answer your questions. Again, Corey Weatherton from Entegra Coach. Get out and check out this new 32U Esteem XL.